Hi guys, it's Rob from Urban Leaf. As you know, one of the big challenges to growing indoors is light, and one of the biggest challenges to finding the right kind of light for you is the amount of options and the conflicting information that's out there. So we made it our mission to simplify this process and find the best grow light. A few months ago, we got all the top sellers on Amazon and we tested them and learned a lot in the process. If you want to learn more about that, I suggest you check out part 1 of a 3-part video series that I'll link to. So we evaluated the lights for spectrum, par value, energy usage, and livability, and had a few big conclusions. First, the LED lights did much better than the CFL. Second, the optics were hugely helpful. And lastly, the more wattage, generally the better the plants grew. There was a limit to this though. Now what we do here at Urban Leaf is develop indoor gardening products for people that don't have a lot of space. So after learning lots about the existing options, we wanted to see if we could offer something even better. The point of this video is to show you some early results that we've achieved in testing our first batch of prototypes, and some of the results are really encouraging. In our opinion, the best grow light on Amazon right now is this Sansai LED light. So we're using that as our benchmark that we're testing against to see if we can provide a better light at an even lower cost. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of this experiment, but first I wanted to go over the 3 design principles we used in developing this light. Using LEDs with optics at higher wattages. Well, the efficiency of LED globes has come a long way in the past few years, and their full spectrum light is just so much better than the older CFL technology that we don't feel that CFLs are really even worth considering anymore. Within LEDs, we're only looking at ones with a natural looking light color. They're just a lot nicer to live with. The ability of optics to direct light onto the leaves and not your eyes has a twofold benefit. It increases growth and it's a lot nicer to live with. Finally, within the range of the bulbs we looked at in our first experiment, higher wattage gave better plant growth. Our first Urban Leaf bulb we tested used less than half the power of the Sansai, which I think is a big reason it didn't grow plants quite as well. This time, we're increasing our wattage to be more in line with the Sansi. So in the spirit of trying again and always improving, we've got a few prototypes developed that we're testing, and we're seeing really promising results so far. The prototypes, we have one that's 18 watts, a little bit stronger, and we have 2 different color tones of a 13 watt light, and we're testing them against the original Urban Leaf light as well as a Sansi and a control. Before I get into the time lapse, I just want to show you one thing about the 18 watt prototype we're testing. You can see it isn't doing that much better, if any better at all, than the 13 watt. And this purple right here on the leaf is actually a sign that it's getting a little bit too much light. Here are 6 weeks of growth under the best prototype and comparison lights. We've got Globe Basil, Marigold, and Dill. You can see they're all doing pretty well. Well, except for the control. Based on the look of the plants, I think the new Prototype 3 is in the lead, followed by the Sansi, and then the old Urban Leaf light. So this here is Prototype 3. It's 13 watts, it's 3000 Kelvin, so a nice warm sunlight kind of colored light. And it's nice and compact too, so it should fit in pretty much any lamp. So as you can see, some of our prototypes are doing really well compared to the Sansi. We've still got a little bit more testing to do, but if all goes to plan, we should have it on Amazon soon. So depending on when you're watching this video, there'll either be a link below for the product, or if that's not there yet, you can subscribe to our channel, turn on alerts, and that way we can notify you when the product becomes available.